while. That will means I'll be taking tomorrow off, though. So, let's see if this brings up traffic, or if it doesn't. We're going to find out. I think the first time I ever did a stream was on a Sunday. Well, I guess technically Monday morning, but, you know, I don't like to include that unless count it to the next day until I actually fall asleep. Which is a good thing I got to sleep in on Daylight Savings Day, making my life a little less stressful. But I'm still kind of adjusting to the hours. I'm going to be quite frank for those who haven't joined yet. What was I going to say? I took a fair amount of weed, and I did not anticipate it was going to last this long. So I'm actually pretty baked at this exact moment. But we're going to pursue on all the same. So let me go home. Go ahead and like or copy the link. Take. Hey, Allie, how you doing? How was your weekend? I'm just getting all set up here for to see if going live on the weekends actually helps or not. Because right now, I don't know, I'm just kind of trying stuff and seeing what gets us going. Right now, it's looking like it's just you and me. We're going to see. Hopefully that changes. I anticipate it will. I figured to be first, I better say before you set up. There you go. That's a smart way to do it. Okay, I'm also going to turn on monetization. We're going to do that. I'm going to go into the monetization settings because I need money. Because I'm still quite poor, although it's getting better, I think. So what's up, Allie? How you doing? You do drama that's funny? Oh no, what happened? What dumb bullshit did you get pulled into? I'm good. Okay. Then what YouTube drama are you referring to? Spill the tea. Tell me about it. There you go. I gotta adjust this camera a little bit. This angle I'm not a big fan of. There we go. So, did something happen on one of your channels or something? On your channel or something? I am very curious now. Give me the details. All right. Okay, so, somebody else joined. Hello, other person who joined. I don't know who you are, but feel free to announce yourself if you so choose. Sorry, I had a friend. He actually lived 10 minutes away from me. Oh, no. I can already see where this is going. And I want to guess. I want to hear from you. Like, let's see where this goes. All right, hello, everyone. If those just joining in, I see we have a few people in here now. If you're interested in talking, I would appreciate having more voices in the conversation. If you prefer to sit and watch, that's totally fine, too. I respect your choice either way. But anyway, right now we're talking about some YouTube drama with this other, how can I put it? Okay, how else can you put it? Enlighten me. Oh no, you already started? I'm still getting used to the time change. I don't know how I feel about it quite yet. I don't think it's really messing with me too much, but I can feel it put on a little bit. So I'm guessing a friend of yours only lived 10 minutes away, came into your YouTube channel or something and started saying some really inappropriate things. That's what I'm getting out of the story so far, but I'm waiting for you to fill in the blanks. Yeah, I see people here, but no one's talking. Oh, well. Guess you can only do so much, which is okay. So he's so enthralled by her, it's sad and scary for him. Wait, hold on, back up. Who is her in this situation? Okay, so he's enthralled by her. It's sad and scary for him. Okay, So this person likes girl, I'm assuming, of some sort. I'm not sure who her is because I think I was supposed to be explaining the previous message and it didn't quite go through. Or at least, very least, the autocorrect had its way with it and made it into a jumbled, nonsensical mess. That's not your fault, obviously. That's the fault of the stupid autocorrect and how much it can be both useful and frustrating at the same time. All right, let's see how we're doing so far tonight. Okay, that one's getting pretty decent views. All right. Okay. Let's see. So I had a friend who lives like 10 minutes away from me. So, this, and then this is this other, how can I put it? I should be clear right now. If I jump my words a little bit, I did take weed tonight, and I did not anticipate that it would go on this long. So that's why I might seem a little discombobulated. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's probably why YouTube auto-filtered it. Okay. So this friend, she likes someone you think is kind of a bitch. Okay. I'm back on track. Good. I've been there. That's a sucky situation to be in. It's not fun being a side of that. Sorry, I got distracted. No, the friend is an old man. Okay. So this older man, likes is like or like married to or something. Either way, it does not sound they have a healthy dynamic. Whatever the case may be, where the what's we call it, the relationship is not both sided. It is very much one sided, and the other person is being taken advantage of. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. Or is it the other way around? I'm trying to put all the pieces together here. I'm gonna have one of those pin boards back over here eventually, looking like that one Charlie Day meme from Sunny Side of Philadelphia. There we go. Okay, so far results of doing a Sunday stream are that nobody really shows up. That's good to know. Okay, we'll try Saturday next week and see what changes. So I go to say hi to him. I couldn't see her talking to him with this account. I switch accounts and I could see her. Okay, so she blocked you. Okay. I assume your other friend is online. You know, I can't see. Okay, yeah, so she blocked you. Okay. I don't know why that song's coming to my head right now. Where the fuck is everybody? This might be a short stream. I don't know. Maybe notifications didn't go out again this time. YouTube has not quite sure doesn't seem quite sure what to do with me lately, so that would not be the outside the realm of possibilities. Oh no, some people got notified. But anyway, she said she didn't have me blocked. I don't have her blocked, so I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like she's lying to you. I can't think of any other reason why your name wouldn't show up there. So I'm gonna assume she called you a liar. I mean, yeah, okay, that's classic projection. Very typical of people like that. Every accusation is every accusation is a confession. That's what it is. Okay, so you did that. I'm assuming it did not go well. I mean, she could see me talking though. Strange. I don't know. Still sounds sus to me. Very sus. But anyway, what happened after that? She called you a liar. And this was this older guy's YouTube channel, I assume. Or was it your YouTube channel? Yeah, keep in mind, if there's any profanity in there, it's probably auto-blocking it, so I may be missing chunks of the story. Okay, it's his channel. Okay, so he's showing off the mountainside. I said I know that mountain. Okay. Okay, so he's doing like a live stream kind of thing. Then a couple minutes later, okay. Okay, we're still on a couple minutes later. I said something about me just being over that mountain from him. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna assume the other person did not take this like a respectful adult and decided pettiness was the answer. She yells out at me for giving out location. Okay. She sounds very charming. I say sarcastically. Then all I said was I didn't say location. Yeah, I know. You just said you knew that mountain, right? Like that can mean fucking anything. Like as long as you're saying like, oh, this such and such mountain at this state and this like these coordinates or something like that. But yeah, like there's zero threat of being doxxed just from that. She timed me out saying she didn't like my attitude. Okay. Hey, Aaron, good to see you, man. I'm doing all right today. I'm hanging in there. How are you doing? I'm a little too much weed. That's one thing that's happening, but I'm still able to stay relatively cognizant. You're all just gonna have to bear with me for a little bit. He just agreed with her. Okay, so I assume that you felt disrespected by that. Ah. I cannot keep my head on straight today. Right there with you, Aaron. Right there with you. I'm also enjoying mine. Because I don't have to wake up early tomorrow, and I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. I still got to teach an art class, which I'm not super excited for, but mind you, she's buying subs. Ah, one of those people. The shortcuts that never really work out for you because they always figure it out eventually. And then poof, all those subscribers gone. It's a bummer. I mean, it's not a bummer. It's kind of like karma, but yeah, it's still a cheap trick to get up there. Same with these really, but the subscribers I got for this channel, I've never had to buy a single one of them. I did mine the hard way with grit and work ethic. He's getting pissed because he says no, they aren't, and he's tired of people calling him a liar. Okay, I see. Yeah. I mean, again, every accusation is a confession. Just saying. Not every time, obviously, but with bad faith actors. I thought it was stretching you on Sunday night into Monday morning. Yeah, I'm trying something different right now, Aaron. I'm trying to see if I try to like switch up and do one day on the weekends, if that changes my viewer count or not. So far, the answer is no, but we figure we give it a shot. So today I'm gonna also be on from Saturday night going into Sunday. So yeah, it's like right now I'm taking Saturday and Monday off. Next week I'm gonna take Sunday and Monday off because I still want 2 days off a week because I just can't do this every fucking day. Until yeah, we've kind of figured out what the groove is, you know. Ever since we kind of get hit by some kind of weird streaming block on YouTube, it was just never really able to come out of it, and I do not know why. Now I have a feeling it's something simple. I just haven't figured it out yet, but I broke it. And YouTube support has been no help. basically gaslight me and say like, oh, the problem you said isn't a problem. It's not actually happening. It's like, it is fucking happening. They would go, nuh-uh. It's like, well, fuck you. Or they'll show it like once or twice on the streams, on one of the streams. Michael, Sundays probably aren't good because people go to bed early from partying all weekend and work tomorrow. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, but Ekans was very, like, I don't say pushy, but just insistent that I give Sunday a try. And I ended up having plans yesterday, so I decided to go Sunday instead. But yeah, I agree, Saturday to Sunday would probably be better. Which might have been what Ekans meant now that I think about it, but oh well. So I'm experimenting. I'm trying different things. But anyway, you're telling your story. So, your guy was that gal was buying subs. Friday, Saturday, and Wednesday. What's Wednesday? I found some wrestling YouTube lives I've been watching. Oh yeah, they any good? Is it like actual wrestling matches, or is it kind of just like two guys in a backyard and some vague sense of safety? Get that real like grimy wrestling. I don't even really watch wrestling. I get like why people are interested in it, but I just can never like. Yeah, she went from like 1,200 to 2,900 in like a week. Unless she has got something that goes super like incredibly viral, that's not happening. Trust me, I've gone viral multiple times now. I would love it if that kind of shit happened. I heard getting the first 1,000 was a gigantic endeavor. Especially on live streams. I don't know. I don't believe that for a fucking second. It's wrestling like on TV. It's older wrestling that I grew up watching. Oh, gotcha. It's gonna get that nostalgia kick to it. Okay. That's pretty cool, though. Get a chance to like revisit your childhood like that. Gotta re-explore the old classics. Wrestling I never really got into. I respect it well enough, and I respect a lot of the hard work and danger the actors put themselves in. I'm sorry, wrestlers. Kind of the same thing. Like it's like the shit they do on stage, even though the drama is fake, like they still hurl themselves up, like beat themselves up quite a bit. All she does is show sunrise and sunset, then turns on some stupid lamp when she sleeps. No content, no FaceTime. That's certainly a gimmick. Does she have anything like super viral in the account? But she blocks people left and right. Well, I can't judge her for that. I do that, so I can't judge anyone else for doing that. That and been watching the old show Land of the Lost. Oh, Land of the Lost. I think that was before my time, but I know of it. I know it had like a remake film at some point. Yeah, I had Will Ferrell in it. Oh my god, I forgot about this. 2009. I have not thought about this since I got the trailers for it. Okay, yeah, so the old classic dinosaur sets, a little claymation. I respect that. I heard the movie was bad. I didn't like that was during Will Ferrell, during his most Will Ferrell era, and I just couldn't stand him. Couldn't stand him at that point. No, but with as much she blocks people, I'm surprised she has any subs. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends what audience you're trying to cultivate. Because of like I blocked like 2-3 people today, so no, it's only one actually. I take that back. I definitely bait out people to block. I will admit, but because I don't know, just pissing off those kind of people makes me laugh. Yeah, I never watched the old TV show. I just know as a kid I would have loved it. Like I liked a lot of those old things. Like I grew up on the original Godzilla films. Hey, Red, starting off with a Dexter quote. Hey, how you doing, bud? Yeah, because I grew up on watching those cheesy Godzilla films. I watched the Gamera on VHS. I still have all my Godzilla VHS tapes, which I think has like almost all of them. Welcome back, Red. No, like she would block a friend because they say hi to a guy she likes. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so that kind of sensitive. Okay, but anyway, continue on with the story. She buys subs. Kind of has boring content. Or, oh, right, there's another thing I was doing I completely forgot about. Anyone done their taxes yet? Pluto has a Godzilla channel. I heard about that. I don't know how to get Pluto. We do have a Discord, actually, Red. I will go ahead and put the link to the Discord in the description. You're more than welcome to post up some of your art if you would like. Hold on, let me get a link. I got it. Hold on one second. I'm getting this thing on there before I lose focus and get distracted by something else again, which we all know is a very real possibility because my brain is severe ADHD. It's an app and it's free. Oh shit! Fuck yeah! Okay, I'm down with that. You know, my mom and I, that was like the one thing that she and I loved to watch together was those cheesy Godzilla films. Um, and I do have I do feel a very strong connection from that series to her, because that was just kind of our thing. Um, and yeah, that would actually, I would love to have the ability to just kind of watch that whenever, because that'd be really cool. Um, so like in a weird way, Godzilla is very personal for me, which is not something I thought I would ever say when I watched him as a kid. But yeah, I collected some of the toys. I knew all the lore about all the monsters. I knew them all by name. I hope there aren't any verification thing because I don't know how to put a code in them. I don't think I put any codes for this, but it is in the description now. So if you refresh your page, you'll see it. Let me take care of something real quick. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. They have Twilight Zone channel, a Bob Ross, and a Science Stage State. Dude, why have I not gotten on Pluto sooner? Like, this is my shit. It's... I don't know if my phone is bugging or not, but I can't seem to find the code for me. I don't know what to tell you on that one, to be honest with you. Then there's this other guy I can't stand. Okay. Anyone do their tax returns yet? Like, I actually got some return this year, which I'm actually very excited about. Because that puts me, oh, that's going to put me at like $4,500. Sweet. Do you know it's artist named Bob Ross? Oh, yeah, who doesn't know Bob Ross? Bob Ross was an icon. And I know Alex Ross, too. I actually own quite a few of his portraits and paintings here. Yeah, like, you're talking about classic people. Like, Bob Ross was like the one person who made art accessible to everyone instead of like telling it as an elite thing. If you ever see a pen, block him. Good to know. The ads can be annoying at times, but it's cool to watch an old show. I mean, yeah, if it's free, I feel like that's like a price I'm willing to accept. It is literally a channel, like the old days, like back when you had those gigantic blocky TVs with the projector in them. I remember we had a massive one in our living room. My dad was very successful as an upper middle class citizen in the '90s. So we had like the big ass TV that took up like a whole room, and there's like a whole container just for the box around it, like entertainment center or whatever. And like that thing was cool for a long time. I was watching Lord of the Rings on YouTube movies. Yeah, I know YouTube is another one. I might be honest with the guys. I think Alex Ross and Bob Ross is related because they both have the same last name. Yeah, that's not necessarily true, universally read. My last name is Medina, and if you just Google that, you'll find tons of people that I have no relation to. Oh, Land of the Lost. Okay, duh. Yeah, go check it out. Especially if you got a Godzilla channel, because that's something I would love to just kind of get high and watch those. And again, in a sentimental way, I think that also made me feel very connected to my mom again. Um, God, I miss her. Anyway, we don't need to get into that kind of business tonight. I have TikTok. I assume you mean TikTok? Or is TikTok a new one? I can't keep up with them anymore. Uh, oh no, it's an actual movie app. Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. Man, there's so many fucking apps and shit. I can't keep up with all of them. So TikTok is like another one that's like Pluto, what's the other one that's popular? Tubi. Is it Tubi the one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tubi. No, not Too Big YouTube. Tubi. There you go. Yeah, Tubi is the name of the service. Yeah, trust me, guys. There's a Michael Medina. He was a teacher, but got arrested. Not even the same Michael. Yeah, exactly. Allie knows she tried to find me, and she failed. All right, now when am I ready for them to get here? Okay, cool. Probably until the end of the month. That'll be nice. But anyway, it's like Tubi, but it finds more on Tig. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, no, Tubi is like that's probably the top tier one of those as far as I know. I don't know anything about TikTok, so that's like literally something new. They literally just took the name TikTok and replaced the I with a G. And knew people were just gonna like search it by accident. Tubi has Gem and the Holograms, like the old series. I was gonna say like the movie. Gem and the Holograms. Welcome back, Red. You find what you're looking for? Yeah, let's see what pops up when you actually just Google my name without even the state or the city I live in. I type in Michael Medina. I get here's some news items. Actually, you get Michael Medina game report versus Wall Trip. Staten police arrest 2 men seized after gun after reported shooting threat. Is there anything that's even related to the name? I don't even know. And Haven. Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me about Haven. WB Red. Okay. You get some musician named Mike Medina, who's on Instagram. You get a Wikipedia entry for Michael Medina Franco, who was an American former professional boxer. You get just some other Instagram, who I guess he was a vet. You get a doctor. You get someone in the Marines. You get 1,400 plus profiles on LinkedIn. There's an MLB stat for a Michael Medina. There's another doctor. And there's a video series about getting justice for Michael Medina. Haven't heard anything about that. So as I was saying, this Frank Sinatra's a great guy. I didn't hear what you said last time because my power got black out there. I think Frank Sinatra is very much a product of his time. He had his douchey moments, but he did seem to he was somewhat self-absorbed, as fame will do to you. He was kind of, but as far as I know, he wasn't the worst person of all time, but I know he was kind of he had some flaws. And the ego kind of got to him a little bit. I know there were some accusations of being homophobic or gay, racist, but then you always bring the Sammy Davis argument into it. And I don't know if that really absolves him or not, because it's kind of like saying, well, my best friend is gay, so my best friend is gay, so therefore, I'm not homophobic. But as far as it, I can't really substantiate the claims about it. Or I can just look it up now and think about it. Frank Sinatra. Racist. Okay, never mind. Take back the racist thing. Frank Sinatra apparently was an anti-racist and activist during the civil rights movement. So, fully redact that statement. I was completely wrong. Yeah, and no evidence that Frank Sinatra was overly homophobic. So he didn't have those flaws. He was just a little arrogant. So all things considered, not bad. Especially compared to today's scandals, where everyone that says, the Democrats are taking our kids are always like turn out to be pedophiles. I don't know why that's a common thread between all of them, but it fucking is. Basically like saying I have a black friend, guys. Yeah, but in this case, it's not accurate because it turns out he was very much supportive of the black community and was very vocal in his support of them. So he's not a racist. So I got my wires crossed, and I was clearly wrong about that. I will now change my opinion about Frank Sinatra with that new information in mind. Unless I hear new information again, but I think that's like if you walked in the civil rights movement, that's kind of a good indicator. Like that can't be a defense every time. It's not even defense most of the time. I would argue. Anyway, Allie, I'm here to update your story a little bit. You were talking about another guy you hate. Unless I missed a previous action on that count. Oh, for everyone? Yeah, I don't think it works as a great argument now. I know Gary Oldman tried it, and I was kind of disappointed. I was like, goddamn, I don't like Gary Oldman. But then he also kind of turned out to be one of those guys, like old boomers, and he was like, fuck, that's a disappointment. That makes me sad. Which is an unfortunately common occurrence right now. Whenever you like get attached to a celebrity or like, oh, I really like their work, I really like their performances, and they just go like, oh, like Burr kicks babies, and you're like, why did they kick babies? And it's like because he wants to fuck them. It's like, oh, I can't like this guy anymore. How disappointing. What's one that happened recently? Neil Gaiman was a author whose work I really liked, and it was one of my favorites. Then he turned out he did some horrific things that are like unforgivable. And then everyone was like, okay, I guess we're not Neil Gaiman's fans anymore. Pan, he's an ass. He was mod on a friend's channel. He blocked everyone and messed up my friend's channel. Well, fuck. Good to know not to waste my time with Pan. Because he felt insulted by someone in chat. Yeah, this is why I vet my mods pretty carefully. Because I don't want someone like that with the keys of the kingdom, you know? Somebody who's just arrogant and that's all they're ever really going to be and that's all they really aspire to be. Oh my god, don't yawn. God damn it. So anyway. Oh my god. Yeah, I really hope I can use this week to catch up on some things. I've been so busy lately, I've not had time to just sit down and read my stack of books or do any of the stuff that I need to do for it. I never heard of him. I'm glad I don't. Yeah, like I almost kind of want to look him up just to see, but at the same time, I don't want to give that guy like more attention. I can't imagine there's only one Pan. I should not be doing this. Okay, no, I don't know who these people are, but they're not the guy you're talking about. So, yeah, if it makes you feel any better, Allie, your person's kind of invisible. You can't come with anything new. One of the unoriginal trolls. What a waste. How are you, Mike? I'm hanging in there. Red, I'm doing okay today. I just did my taxes, which actually gave me good news this year, so I'm pretty happy about that. And my partner is also paying me back some money that she owed me from last year, which is going to be really helpful in the coming months. I'm actually really grateful about that. And that also means that I'm not going to be in trouble for a few months, which I'm very happy about. And then I have an emergency fund in case things get bad, which is the real thing that I needed. Safety, control, and just able to do, just buy myself some time if I need to. I don't know why I'm invisible in this specific channel. Red, I can see you. I'm talking to you. I can see you perfectly fine. In fact, I was just answering a question you gave me. I'm confused what you mean by invisible. Are you even talking about this channel or are you talking about a different channel? Oh, it's a different channel you're invisible in. Yeah, probably because you've been blocked. Okay, it's a different YouTuber. Yeah, you've probably been blocked then. Although if you're blocked, it shouldn't mean you should be able to even comment at all or even watch it at all, right? Like that's kind of the whole point of blocking. Or can people like haters just watch your shit anyway? They just can't comment. If that's true, that's even better, honestly, because it makes it just probably be so much joy to imagine somebody gain all self-righteous about how I can't block them, only to be forced to watch my stuff from a distance, knowing that he can never fully interact with me. Pan is another live, but I'm not mod, so I can't look at his profile. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Like Ali said, it's not always you. It could be just a case of wrong place, wrong time. I don't know this channel, so I can't speak to it in any way. But yeah, it happens. Don't like I say, try not to take it too personal. Don't try not to take it personally if you can. Just take your lickings and get moving. Yeah, that's also that factor too. There's so many people talking. It can be hard to stand out in that particular environment. You can get away with it here because there's not a lot of us. We're small, but we're proud. Oh, I guess they just released a release date for Death Stranding 2. I didn't know that. Why did they block me? Oh, is it channel as lodged? No, Ellie. Okay. I don't know, Red. Maybe they in a bad mood. Maybe something rubbed them the wrong way. Maybe they want to keep it limited to a certain amount of people. I don't know. Could have even been an age thing. They don't want people that are too young to be on their channel. That could be another reason why. Whoever blocked you might have been trying to block someone else and didn't even realize they got you. Yeah, there's 100 explanations as to what it could be. Hey Leonard, I just finished watching The Rule of Jenny Peg, a horror film that takes place in a senior center. That was a special kind of slow burn. Okay, I've never heard of it, but I'm curious. I have not had time for movies lately. If you only just said hi, then again, I wouldn't put too much weight to it, Red. Sometimes it just happens. Okay, I see a baby doll. This movie come out this week, this year or something? Or okay, no, it came out last year. Never heard of it. Oh, but it has John Lithgow. Okay. Although John Lithgow, I guess, is gonna be Dumbledore. For some reason, they're still flying through on that. Oh yeah, No Country for Old Men's a classic. Yeah, no, I've definitely seen that movie. I've watched a lot of the. God, what's the name of the director in that one? Leonard, you would know this. Who directed No Country for Old Men? Bet you can't answer before I Google it. One of my friends lied the other day, and my comments were shadowed. I had to use my other account to talk to her. Yeah, some people you're not compatible with, and that's okay. Oh, the Coen brothers. That's who it was. The Coen brothers. Yeah, the Coen brothers directed Country and Old Men. I've seen a lot of their films, even like some more obscure ones. I think I kind of went on a time when I really just pursued the Coen brothers and their line of work, see as much as I can. So like means I've seen Fargo, Drive Away Doll. Oh, this is him as a producer. Although I have seen Drive Away Dolls. Okay, here we go. Okay, so he was a director, and so sometimes it's a YouTube thing. Yeah, I will not know because when I'm driving, and two, I'm still processing what special kind of slow burn that movie rules. Rule of Jenny Penny was. Like, if you're driving, Leonard, you should not be like chatting with me on chat. You should focus on driving. I love McCarthy's work. Like Melissa McCarthy, not a fan of Melissa McCarthy. So yeah, Drive Away Dolls, I've seen that one. I have not seen the Jerry Lewis film. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, I've seen that one. Or Buster Scruggs, Hail Caesar, Inside Llewyn Davis, True Grit. Haven't seen A Serious Man. Burn After Reading, No Country for Old Men, The Lady Killers, which is not good, but I remember watching this when I was younger. He also wrote Blood Meridian. Who is McCarthy? Why are we talking about McCarthy? Let's see. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? I love Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou. If you guys haven't seen that one, that's a great Coen Bros movie. The Big Lebowski, Fargo, Barton Fink, which is one of my favorite Coen Brothers films. If you guys haven't seen it, it is a trip. And Raising Arizona, which was, I think, one of Nicolas Cage's earlier films. So it's kind of fascinating to go back and watch that one, just see how much and how little he's changed as an actor. Okay, McCarthy wrote No Country for Old Men. Gotcha. Thank you for adding that clarification there, Red. I appreciate it. God, I am so trying to get out of the hole YouTube currently has me in. The good news, I think we are officially 329 subscribers away from getting to the big 10K. So I think it's only a matter of time before we get that this month. And I think it's going to be good. Yeah, I've never read Blood Meridian. I haven't read the book versions of these films. I forgot McCarthy's full name. I mean, look it up. It's not hard to figure out. McCarthy, Old Country. No Country for Old Men. Cormac McCarthy is who you're thinking of. Cormac McCarthy. Not too familiar his line of work. You know, as a comic writer that I've been reading a lot of her work lately. I think it's a her. Oh no, it's a dude. My bad. A guy named Kieran Gillen is a British comic book writer, and he makes some amazing works that do not get talked about enough. Like he did a book that just came out recently called The Power Fantasy, which you guys haven't read. That one is a fascinating kind of Elseworld thing about like how people like unimaginable superpowers really do have. Would really impact the socio-political nature of the entire world, and it kind of plays in those politics. It's very, very interesting. I'd recommend it. He also wrote, I think it was that We Call Them Giants. That's another one that just came out recently. He also wrote one called The Cull, which has some of the most gorgeous artwork I've ever seen in a comic book, or at least the most photorealistic, at the very least. Let's see. He also did the Darth Vader series. I actually didn't know that. I gotta go back and read that series. What else has he done that I liked? Yeah, he also did one on the Eternals. Haven't read that one yet. He did a bit on Young Avengers. Yeah, he's kind of done a lot of shit. Die. He's done a book called Die, which is a fantastic fantasy series. If you guys haven't read it, very interesting deconstruction of the fantasy tropes and how it changes as we get older and kind of gets more darker. It gets a little more cynical as we age and mature in our own ways. The Wicked and the Divine, fantastic series. If you guys haven't read that one. What else? Yeah, I gotta go back and read some more Karen Gillan books. But I read the first volume of the Darth Vader series, and that's one was really good. But it's, I think he's really grown as a writer over the time. As more prolific he's become. And some of the work he's like the kind of when he is able to do his own thing, he's incredible. Well, no, he didn't write The Cull. Who wrote The Cull? Oh, Kelly Thompson. That's who wrote The Cull. I remember that Kelly Thompson's another great one. If you haven't pursued her work before. Anyway. I'm talking about comics for a little bit. What's everyone else talking about? No one has said anything in a little bit. Yeah, we'll probably call this an early stream end tonight. I'm not going to end right now, but I'm probably going to take off about like 10, 15 minutes because like I said, it's a little bit dead. No offense to Red Alley and everyone else, but yeah. So was anyone going to say anything? Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll keep talking about comics until somebody says something. Yeah, hello, Red. Sorry, I was kind of like, is anyone going to say anything? Everyone just kind of disappeared. But if you guys haven't read The Cull, so far it's only got one volume to it. I'm still waiting for volume 2 if they're ever actually going to make it, because again, the artwork is absolutely incredible. But as of right now, it doesn't look like there's any plans to do no more, which is a bummer. Sorry, I thought I'm invisible then. No, you're not invisible, Red. I still see you. Ah, damn, no plans for the call to keep going? That's a shame. That's a shame. Story had such good potential. Didn't really get a chance to grow. Bummer. Oh, God. So, yeah, I don't know, right? I think it's just me and you right now. If I'm reading this correctly, it looks like there's only like one person in here, and that be you, buddy. Or at least I don't know where Allie went. Leonard, I assumed, actually took my advice and started to focus on driving. But yeah, right now it kind of says there's like there ain't nobody here. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now. I'm just spitballing, shooting the shit. I don't know. I think it might actually just be you and me right now, Red. I don't know where else went off to. So I'll probably be hanging around for another 5 minutes, and if that's what it's gonna be, I'm gonna call it a night. So I can kind of enjoy the rest of my evening before I have to get back to the grind tomorrow, and probably do some last minute preparation work for work, and shit because, yeah, I still have 4 other jobs I need to do, and I need to focus on doing them. Oh, pre-order lies for the incredible Marvel Legends series Doom helmet. Okay, they're making a Doom helmet. I want to see this. Oh my god, it's only $100. Oh my god, it looks great. When does it come out? August 4th. This looks really cool though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I know it's not the best use of money right now, but fuck it, it looks really cool. I probably even do a stream in it. Damn, okay, nobody's here. Okay, so note to self: Sunday going Monday is a no-go. You're gonna try Friday going into Saturday going into Sunday then, because it looks like everyone's busy or going to bed early, which I cannot blame them for. Oh my god. Do I do this? Oh, somebody just came in. Hello there, somebody. Apparently Marvel Legends is releasing a pretty decent looking Doom helmet in the near future, and there's this it's such a desire for an impulse buy. Because I don't know, like, hey Allie, there you are. Where'd you head off? Where were you off to head off to? I thought everyone just kind of disappeared. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I know I shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna do it. If I use it for stream, if I use it for stream, I can use it as a tax write-off. There we go. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna order this, and then in August we are gonna do a bit of a Doctor Doom role playing thing for like streams for a little bit, just so I can use it as a helmet, and I can get to write it off. So yay! Wait, what are you talking about? Okay. Yep, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Ooh, you know what else? I actually stick to a vid from notifications. Ah, gotcha. No problem, Allie. Ooh, you know what that means? I need a new Xbox because my current Xbox is just crashing all the time. But if I do more gaming streams, that means I can claim that Xbox as a tax write-off for the YouTube stuff. Yeah, I like that idea. That does mean I commit to more gaming streams. Yeah, it's to be doable. Like I could find time for that, right? It's kind of as I spend a ton of money on like books and stuff anyway. I miss my PS3. The PS3, that was a good one. This generation of games has not been as good as ones in previous generations. It feels like there's a lot of indulgences in the worst tendencies of gaming, which is like digital gaming, like big blockbuster AAA games that come out once every 3 years. But even those haven't really been have been showing taking advantage of the next gen stuff. And they're already talking about moving on to the next generation. So it's kind of like I don't know if it's even like worth getting invested in at this point. But so like I would say like back in the PS3 there, the PS3 had so many bangers, so many great games. That like I still think about a lot today. Like Metal Gear Solid 4 was a fucking experience back when I first played it. Yes, even with the 90-minute cutscene. Like what other like PS3 games were just incredible back then? Like The Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto 5, Uncharted 2, like Uncharted, the entire Uncharted series. Come to think of it, like was Fallout 3 in there? Batman Arkham City, Little Big Planet. Yeah, there was a lot of good shit back then. Bioshock Infinity, Far Cry 3. What else great games back then? I guess Wolfenstein 1 and 2 were great games. The new Resident Evil 4 also came out around that time. And hold on, what does Metacritic have to say about the best games back then? Yeah, Portal 2. Portal 2 came out around that time. Call of Duty 4. Mass Effect 2 and 3. The Elden Scrolls, Skyrim, and Oblivion. Braid. God of War 3. Rock Band. Anyone remember fucking Rock Band was fucking everywhere for a while. Journey, incredible game. God, there's so many good games in the PS3 era. So many good ones. It was a great time for gaming. Ico, or that's an HD remaster. I don't know if that counts. Borderlands 2. I never played Killzone 2, so I can't say. Rayman Legends. I had a lot of fun with Rayman Legends. Batman Arkham Asylum. What else? Okami. That's a good one. Assassin's Creed. Yes, Assassin's Creed was the PS3 era. That's where it all started. I remember playing the original one. I liked it fine, but yeah, Assassin's Creed 2 was where it's really at. LA Noire. Oh god, that's a game I wish got more. Because I love the idea behind it. You know, the technology behind it was kind of weird. Like Dishonored was a great one. Dead Space 1, 2. Ratchet and Clank, more with it. The Orange Box, which had like the first Portal, the Half-Life 2 games, and Team Fortress 2, which are all a lot of fun. I wish they updated more on consoles because they kind of just abandoned it on there, and that was too bad because I thought, Team Fortress 2 is a great game to play. Ninja Gaiden, the original Ninja Gaiden was on the original Xbox, so this would have been like Ninja Gaiden 2 or something. Final Fantasy, a ton of great Final Fantasy games on there. What else? Heavy Rain. I liked Heavy Rain. The Walking Dead season 1 came out around that time. Dragon Age. Yeah, Dragon Age was in that era, wasn't it? Even though like the graphics did not look good, but that's still my favorite games of all time. Be back in a minute or two. All right, no problem, Ellie. I'll wait till Ali gets back before I close out, just out of respect. But I'm gonna keep looking at these games. Yeah, Guitar Hero. Fucking hell, yeah. God, those are some good times. I remember getting so invested in a squeaky ass little plastic guitar. What else is there? Plants vs. Zombies, The Wolf Among Us, Sly Cooper. No, Sly Cooper PS2 days. This is a collection. Soul Calibur 4, Red Faction, Guerrilla Warfare, the Tomb Raider reboots, Castlevania, South Park: The Stick of Truth was on that series originally. The Prince of Persia reboot, which I thought was gorgeous, and I wish it got more games, but I'm like kind of like, I'm going nostalgic for old PlayStation 3 games that people may not appreciate anymore, because I know you're 12, so this is before your time, but the original PS3 era of games was fantastic, and created many of the modern classics we know today. But that was peak gaming period. And unfortunately did not really get better than that. Oh no, what happened to Plants vs Zombies? I mean, nothing really happened to them. I think there's. Oh, you're 17. I don't know where thought you were 12. Sorry, Red. I'm thinking somebody else. Um, yeah. Either way, like PS3 was back in what? When was the PS3 released? Yeah, because it was back in 2016. So that would have been 20 years ago. Fuck. Or almost 20 years ago, I should say. Long ass time. So you would have been just born by the time this came out. But anywho, what else was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about games. That's right. So let's see what else on this list. R.A.P. Plants vs Zombies. Yeah, I guess they just. I think they're mostly mobile nowadays. Oh god, don't yawn, don't yawn, don't yawn. Okay, damn it. Okay, in the Infamous games are great. They haven't rebooted those at all, which I'm kind of surprised by. Oh, wait, no, they did have that one reboot that I don't think did very well, so they didn't do it again. The original Dark Souls games, Lego Marvel Superheroes, which is a game I feel like no one appreciates but me. Saints Row the third and the fourth, Darksiders 1 and 2, even though it was just kind of a rip-off of Zelda. Dragon Age 1, 2, and 3 came out in the game after that, in the console after that. Fallout New Vegas, Condemned 2, Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath, which is a game, again, nobody remembers but me. But I loved it, and unfortunately, it's kind of gotten buried over time, which makes me very sad. That was a game I put back on in a heartbeat if somebody re-released it. Oh, the Kingdom Hearts, one of them. Oh, excuse me. Their dinner coming back up. Lego Batman series 1, 2, and I don't know about 3. What else? The Assassin's Creed games, obviously, we already mentioned those. Another Metal Gear Solid, the original Prince of Persia trilogy, I think, was released in that for time. What else? What else? Another God of War game. I think I feel like I crossed most of the big ones. Now I'm just kind of finding myself looking at like the Dead Rising games. I think it was a launch title for the Xbox at the very least. The Darkness and the Darkness 2, which again were games nobody else appreciated but me. And I will die on that hill that I think the Darkness series is great and should have gotten more games, but you fuckers didn't want to buy it. Not you specifically, Red, just as a general concept. Prototype. That game was so edgelord, but I loved it. Yeah, like Prototype was so geared to like emo nihilists. You could do a lot of cool stuff in it. You could like drop kick a fucking helicopter. That was pretty cool. Heavenly Sword. I remember liking that game okay. I know it was a launch title for the PS3, but it looked really good, but I was like, on the game itself. Enslaved, I know is a game I gotta play at some point because I never have, and I know I should. Mirror's Edge, which is another one people kind of forgot. I know they made a sequel that did not do very well, unfortunately, so we probably won't get any more. Which again makes me sad, but what are you gonna do? That's life. So yeah, anyway, that's me going through a gigantic list of games from an era that I have reached an age where I'm now nostalgic for. Oh, no yawn. Goddamn motherfucker, no yawn. Okay, well the good news is at least a lot of the videos I have, the shorts I'm publishing lately, I'm doing pretty good. Slowly crawling out of the slump they put me in. Which is like not unusual. Like in the first week of the month, that usually happens. So it's not like it's abnormal, but it does make my life a little more frustrating to deal with. Compare last month's views to what we're at now. Okay, so by around this time this month, my views were a lot higher. So hopefully we can get back to that stage soon. Yeah, because I'm not crazy about what I'm seeing here. No, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. The whole point of all this I'm trying to do is just keep it growing to where it needs to be. So, Red, what do you got for me? Talk to me, Red. What you got? Did you ever read Between the Trees and Nobody Sees comic? Oh yeah, love that comic. Great comic. So and I know you like Dexter and has very much those same kind of vibes. So I know why you liked it right away. Oh, did somebody beat me? No, nobody did. Okay. Binging it. I mean, it's only a 1 volume series, right? Did you go like collect all the individual issues, or did you just buy the collection? Because I just bought the collection. I very rarely get single issues anymore. I will wait for the collection to come out rather than spend a whole bunch of money on individual issues. I want to just have the whole thing in my hand and be done with it. Now, obviously, that doesn't really help if it's like a volume 1, volume 2, volume 3 situation. You just keep reading over and over and over again. Damn, you really like Beneath the Trees and Nobody Sees. Yeah, I actually have an interesting idea for that. I want to see if I can kind of turn that setting and that kind of world into a D&D like campaign or D&D module even, which I think would be really fun, really replayable if you play your cards right. And the way I was thinking about doing it, I thought was pretty cool. Whereas instead of trying to force somebody in the serial killer role, you start with having all your players kind of decide like what their deepest secret is, and it can be something really innocent, it can be something really dark. How the fuck are you going to make a D&D? Well, you have to cut out a lot of combat. It's going to be very roleplay heavy. Combat does exist, but it doesn't really it's not going to take place. There's a lot of class and items you can just convert. So like crossbows become guns. Like hammers become like actual hammers. Stuff like that. But I think that it is set in a modern era. Yeah, like converting D&D to a modern setting is not a new thing. People have done it. There's even a whole series on Dropout that is basically them kind of taking the D&D formula and applying to all kinds of crazy settings. It just takes a little more time. Yeah, people have done it. Like again, look it up. Dimension 20 if you haven't already. They have worked some pretty crazy ideas using the D&D I guess formula, I suppose. So yeah, D&D is really extremely flexible. You just gotta have the creativity and the prowess to figure out the rules and stuff. But I like strictly from a role play scenario, one thing I think you could do that would be cool is if you have each of your players decide that every player gets one big secret. And depending on what that big secret is, that's what kind of dictates how the story plays out. So if like it's all like really innocent secrets, then it's gonna be like them dealing with darkness they've never experienced before, and attempt to track it down. If somebody actually does choose to be like a serial killer, then you kind of follow a similar path of the book. But you can make the killer and the scenario behind it change every time to make things interesting. So I don't know. I think that's just kind of an idea for like a murder mystery kind of game, or even like. Yeah, you can theoretically even turn players against each other if you really wanted to. All right, Red, what have you been thinking about your comic? What you been thinking, Red? Tell me more, tell me more. Oh, there it is. That wave of exhaustion that kicks in. That kicks your ass. I was thinking I would make the introduction to my character a surprise. How so, Red? Because it could work out well, or it could kind of be tacky, but depends on the execution. Like, what exactly are you thinking? Hey there, Clark. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? I don't know, but I think I can see perfectly. Okay, every writer thinks that. But just be careful. The practicalities might be a little more challenging than that. Yeah, I said hi to you, Clark. I said hi. How are you? Because a few things we gotta do, like I said, I left my earphones at home, so I can't hear you. That thumbs up was for you, and I feel like soon you're gonna acknowledge that the thumbs up was for you, and you're gonna say something. To that extent. Yep, exactly. General Kenobi. Oh, I get it. General Kenobi. I can't do Grievous. How you all doing? Hey, Banana Man. Okay, now everyone's showed up. I'm chatting for an hour. We didn't like affecting anybody, but I'm doing all right, Banana Man. How are you doing? I'll probably be cooking up or burning my kitchen down with the storytelling. There you go, Red. That's a spirit. Also, school Wi-Fi is shit, man. I believe that. Yep. I'm just saying, don't assume too much of your own skill set. Be confident in your work, but also recognize that you are only human. So like even I consider myself a very good writer, but I have to do several drafts before I feel like I got anywhere close to where I want to be. Well, not all the time. Depends on the essay, but yeah. Don't think you're so good that you're above criticism. I don't even have Wi-Fi at school. Really? Where are you from again, Red? Oh, right. I remember you're from, like, Mayberry, what that was called? Oh, peace sign if you hate MAGAs. No, that's... I don't know, that's offensive to Clark. Remember when I said I was playing too much rifles? Let's say my grades reflect that. Boy, ooh, that's not good. How'd you do? I'm going to base on that sentence, not well. My parents weren't too happy. Myanmar, that's what I was thinking of. Okay. And who said sign language was hard? Yeah, I can imagine not. Hey, Jinx. Wow, where have you guys been all night? All you need is this. It is extremely helpful. For now, at least. Okay, so I think it's where I'm from. My place is rural. Okay, gotcha. Well, Banana Man, I think that tells you what you need to do, my guy. I didn't know the stream tonight, sorry. No worries, Jinx. I'm kind of mixing it up. I'm trying to figure out what schedule works best for people. So I was originally going to do it yesterday, but then I had plans that came up, so I had to postpone it till today. I've been working on it. Well, good. I hope you are. You got to find that balance. Balance is hard. Yeah, so like I just got a mod when we gave her a mod last week. I've copied Invincible. Oh, you mean the show or the book? Because if you're talking about the book, then that's a long, lengthy process. I think I bought all 3 omnibuses like after the show came out because like, I want to know where this fucking goes. And I sat down, I read all of it. Okay, yeah, the show's been pretty good so far. I really like where season 3 is going. You could definitely see where they took some animation shortcuts, but I don't really have a problem with that because it is definitely a case of, do you want ultra detailed animation or do you want to come out sooner? Episode 7 is my favorite of season 3. That's the one that just came out, right? Or yeah, that's the one with all the marks. Yeah, that was definitely an ambitious one. I like the Invincible. I'm seeing them at my YouTube feeds. The Invisible? I think he meant Invincible. Oh well. Yeah, but I was like, so far they've been following the story pretty well. They definitely made some changes to modernize the material. How many seasons do you think we'll get? I think at least 6. Right now they're chugging along pretty long the story, but there's still a lot more to go. So I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. I think they can stretch it out for at least 5 seasons, probably more. So how's the stream doing lately? We get a handful of people here every now and then, man, but it's been pretty slow lately. I don't really know what to do about it at this point, so I'm just kind of Clark wants me to praise him for his handsomeness really bad, even though it'd be really creepy and incriminating for a 33-year-old man to comment on the handsomeness of a 15-year-old. Mike, what's your thoughts on pineapple pizza? I think I'm allergic to pineapple, so not good for me. But if other people want to try it, what do I care? What does that matter? Oh my god. We're about around issue 62, if I'm correct. Yeah, they definitely condensed a lot of material, so they definitely skipped over a lot. I just realized Clark Beasley's in the name. I got bad news and good news. Okay, what's the bad news and the good news? There'll be character development. Maybe there is, Clark. Maybe there is, Banana Man. Maybe there is. Maybe there finally is character growth for our dear Clark. What do you want first? Give me the bad news. I'd rather just kind of rip off the Band-Aid on that one. Banana Man, would you like it if it was... I don't know how to interpret that. Someone needs to put Clark in the FBI's list. I mean, I don't know. I think we're experiencing is something called being a teenager, and that's okay. He's gonna explore his own thing. We're gonna let him do that. I'm not gonna judge him too harshly here, but I don't know the sentence either. Yeah, I don't know. Clark works in mysterious ways that I don't fully understand, and that's okay. And I've accepted that, and I'm willing to keep going forward regardless of that. But anyway, Jinx, what's the bad news? Just hit me with it. Like you're just gonna punch the wind out of me. Just go for it. Oh, much self review. I know autocorrect's a bitch when I type. Yep, feel that. Okay. Now I'm just sitting here waiting for Jinx. Bad news, that person broke up with me before things got too serious because they didn't think they were ready for a relationship with me. Ah, shit. I'm sorry to hear that, Jinx. I know you really like the guy. What's the good news then? Are you already talking to somebody else? Or are you taking some time for you right now? I mean, at the very least, they say he's like not ready for a relationship. At the very least, like at least he was honest about it. It's so bad people like staying there even though they just feel super uncomfortable the entire time. Better to find out early and just get it over with before you get too attached. That's when that shit really hurts. And not that it doesn't hurt now. It definitely does. It's definitely massive, like hurt, like disappointment. Nice. Okay, I approve. Go TV and my console's coming soon. All right. So with the bad news, are you coping okay, Jinx? How do you feel about it? I mean, look at the bright side, Jinx. You still have your kidneys? Yeah, what type of console? Very important question, Banana Man. What type of console are we talking about? There. I'm an Xbox Series X kind of guy. Yeah, I have both of them. Although I gotta get a new Xbox because my current one keeps crashing and it's becoming impossible to play anything. Sorry it took so long. That's all right, Allie. We got some new friends pop up since you left. Speaking of kidnappings, there have been a lot of abductions of kidnap here with my place lately. No, that's scary. I think I'm gonna focus more on friends right now. It really hurt me. Understandable. Those really intense connections, like it's candle that burns twice as hot burns half as long, as the phrase goes. And it stings. I don't know what you're feeling. I'm not going to pretend to know what you're feeling or downplay it anyway. Just say that I'm glad that you're taking this as well as can be expected, that you're focusing on you right now. I think that's very good. I think it's a very good step for you. But no matter what you want to do, you know that we're all just supportive of you right here. Because how expensive the economy is, I'm just getting an Xbox Series S because I really want to play Marvel Rivals. Hey, that's a good way to do it. Did I tell y'all I'm caught up on Berserk? Yeah, like all 500 volumes of it. Like, how many volumes does Berserk have? Ow. My collar pinched my neck. I gotta start working out again. I can feel myself getting flabbier. Anyway, random thought. Continue. I'm trying my best. That's all we can do, Jinx. You know? And I think you are doing pretty well under the extraordinary circumstances you found yourself in. and I hope you're doing okay with it. So, yeah, just keep being you. Focus on yourself, and if whatever happens, happens. You're still very young. You have a lot of time to figure shit out, and you're gonna meet great people going forward. You're gonna meet some not so great people, and that's okay. That's part of life. 41 books, volumes, and there's chapters released every 6 months. It varies. They're still going with it? Fuck. Do you like the voice of Conquest? I mean, that's fucking oh god, what's his name? Dean Morgan, I think his name is. Who was Negan in The Walking Dead. So I think he's a very good actor, and I'm excited to see what he's got for the character. I think he's a good choice. Stand ready for my arrival worm. What? Like my dad always said, playing more fish in the sea, so don't worry, be happy. Yep, a bit more. It's a bit simplistic, but yeah. I wonder if I got censored with the word kidnap or something. No, I saw what you said, Clark. Oh, you can't hurry, love. No, you just have to wait. Yep. Yeah, because I remember it really did kind of capture that moment that even in the comics, when the Conquest shows up, it's like, damn, you just had like one cataclysmic, terrifying event. You immediately pass through just an apocalyptic level threat that just shows up. And anyone that has read Invincible, the minute the word Conquest comes up, you're just like, oh shit. Yeah, Negan from The Walking Dead. Oh shit. Oh, this you gotta put a comma after arrival. So it's a stand ready for my arrival worm, as opposed to the arrival worm, which now I have a very cute image of just a worm that looks kind of like a bus. Yeah, he's in Invincible, the animated series that they're going on. Or are we talking about? We're talking about Invincible classic. So you're welcome to join in if you would like. Actually, I don't think I recognize you. Are you new here? Yeah, so I think it's like Dean Morgan something. What's his name? Jeffrey Dean Morgan. That's his name. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I think I'm in a real acting role. I mean, it's still a real acting role. It's voice animation is like still acting. Like don't knock the hustle of the voice actor. I see that the short speed drum thing has been a fixed thing. Not really. It's still come and go. So I'm happy for anyone new that wants to hang out, and I definitely encourage anyone new to come in and say hi. He played Danny on Grey's Anatomy. Yep, that was one of the bigger roles. He was also in Supernatural. That was another one he was very well known for. He was in Batman vs Superman very very briefly as Thomas Wayne. I mean, I see some new people around here. I think we got one new person here, but I don't know if they stuck around. Kentaro Miura sadly didn't get to finish his masterpiece. To which are you referring, Banana Man? Yeah. But anyway, what was I talking about? So yeah, Jeffrey D. Morgan is gonna play Conquest, and if you guys know anything about Conquest as a character, definitely like Superman and above level threat. He really fucks things up without going to spoilers, because again, even the book, it was devastating. I can't imagine what they've done now that Robert Kirkman's had more time to think about it. Yeah, Thomas Wayne supernaturally played Winchester's daddy, like I said, and he's Negan in Walking Dead. What else is Jeffrey D? Like Watchmen? Oh yeah, he was also in a lot of stuff. Let's see. The Boys. He did a role in The Boys for a little bit. If you're given orders, you're given chances. Still, I see this world is not ready to join our Baltimore Empire. Yeah, no, the season finale is gonna be fucked, you guys. Prepare Berserk is when guts berserked all over the place. Are we trying to do the Morbius thing with that? So like, yeah, he was Negan in The Walking Dead. He's got a role in Supernatural. He's voiced himself in the Robot Chicken, so that's kind of interesting to find out. Yes, he did. Yeah, so he's a busy man right now. Yeah, looks like he's like, okay, yeah. He's kind of been like a TV actor for most of his career. It looks like it's still largely the case, but he definitely has more notoriety now after The Walking Dead, and now The Boys. So he's got a lot of attention on right now. Can I spoil or no? Berserk? Yeah, you can go on. Oh, wait, like, as far as Invincible? No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. For those who don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to give anything away for people. God, I can't wait till it ends, because when the latest chapter is super fucked. Yeah, no, like, the character I'm really excited to see, because I really want to see how they're going to do him, is I want to see Dinosaur. I didn't like that Rex is dead. Yeah, but it's how he dies in the comics. In fact, I think this one had a bit more dignity than the death in the comics did. Let's see. Take a look at what his, like, how did he actually die in the comics? I'm going to look this up. New Red Dawn. Yep, he was in Rampage, which is a movie I liked. I don't care what anybody says. I like that. Like, I like that series, or I like that movie. All right, here we go. Yeah, so Rex did die in the comics in the Invincible War. That was, in fact, a saying he did the exact same way. He filled up his skeleton with potential energy. Hey there, Faye. Is this the one that's Clark? Comedian on Watchmen. Yep, that was another one that got him a lot of attention back then. Watchmen is such an interesting book to look back on now, because there's definitely more than one essay scene in the Watchmen, and that part's kind of hard to go back and read, which is kind of a shame, because the rest of it really still holds up very well. Especially as an adult, you can actually understand what he was talking about, what he was really talking about, not just what lame fanboys on the internet kind of attach themselves to in an unhealthy way. And to be fair, I did too. Rorschach is also one of my favorite characters on that show. In that movie. And then I look back into it now, I was like, oh no, Rorschach was a straight up fascist. He's not somebody that should be praised at all. His only defining trait is that he was violent and stubborn, but he was also like homophobic and sexist. And I got to charge my phone. Hold on, I should pick this up. And I know even Alan Moore. The thing with Berserk is Guts has never given up, no matter what fucked up things happen to him. Even when he wants to give up his body, he would keep on trying. Okay, that doesn't feel like too much like a spoiler. That just feels like a character trait. Oh yeah, so Alan Moore has straight up said that, like, when people come up to him and say, like, hey, Rorschach is my favorite character, he just kind of goes, cool, I don't want anything to fucking do with you. Which I would, like, say what you want Alan Moore. His candor is kind of refreshing. And there's going to be a biography, like a biofilm of Alan Moore one day, because this is a man whose wife left him for his mistress. And I really want to know how that happened. Because that's an insane sentence. And I still think... Chat, what does die mean again? Like my. It's another word for my. Oh, right. He can't hear me. Yes, I want to answer that. Answer that for me, please. Please. Tell him to answer the call. I don't know, I'm Terrence Schwarzenegger. My brain is fried. I should probably get offline soon. I will, but for now, I'm curious what the data says. How are we doing tonight? Okay, we're doing better on the vertical live stream than we have in the past, so that's an encouraging sign. Hopefully that means that we'll be able to get more back on this live stream, on the stream stuff soon. But in these latest chapters, Griffith took Casca, Guts' love interest, and Guts was unable to even hit him. It was absolutely sending Guts into a downward spiral of depression and anxiety. No, not they. It's thy, as in thy will be done. Or it can even mean you. It can mean you too. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm dumb. Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I got it wrong. That's my bad. See, at least I'm willing to admit when I am wrong. People think I don't do that, but I do. Gotta listen, I'm Trumpian for a second. Like people think I lie, but I don't. I always tell the truth. No, she's in my mind. Okay, everyone and their cousin can do a Trump impression. He's weirdly not a hard man to copy. Mostly because he talks like a cartoon character. And that makes it very surprisingly easy to mimic. Alright, so let's see how we done today. So we're at a few shorts today. Cross over 1,000 views, which means we're doing pretty well, all things considered. I can't do a Trump impression. It's probably better that you can't, honestly. Like, you don't want to, like, it's unhealthy power. It's just not a good place to be. And then you feel dirty whenever you do it. Only because I still have brain cells. Hey, I do not like the implication of that. Thank you very much. I have 2 brain cells, and they are both fighting for 3rd place. So, there. Let's see. Alright. I think I am going to log off, you guys. Mostly because I can feel the fatigue setting in. But this is a better stream than I expected. So, your impression wasn't that good. That's fair. That's fair. I never said it was good. Just that it could be done. But anyway, guys, I will see you all. I'm going to take tomorrow off, so I'll be back tomorrow night. Tuesday night going into Wednesday. So I will see you guys all then. In the meantime, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.